Nigeria, a country with vast landmass, is administratively divided into 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), each blessed with various natural deposits. With the abundance of minerals in Nigeria, mining used to be one of the country's major sources of revenue between the 1940s to the 1970s.
There is no doubt that the country is endowed, and there is no local government in Nigeria that you cannot find one mineral or the other occurring.
This attracted a lot of mining companies, but all this has nosedived with the discovery of crude oil, giving a leeway for the rise in illegal mining activities.
Every investment in every aspect of mining is capital intensive. There is no shortcut to it. It is not where you go and buy a bag of gari today and sell, and you see the profit, you begin to make false projection. There you can apply halfway and grow, but in mining, there's no halfway, there's no midway. If you know you don't have the capacity and the capability, please get ready before you enter, otherwise don't venture.
The resultant effect is the sharp drop in mining taxes and royalties available for both the federal government and the host communities, with little or nothing for the infrastructural development in these host communities. As illegal mining activities continue to thrive, I was told that the non-indigenous artisanal miners, mostly from the northeast states of Zamfara with foreign collaborators from China, France, United Arab Emirates, started influencing the chiefs and leaders of their host communities with monetary rewards to shield them from government radar, simply to enable them mine and sell off excavated minerals without any form of taxes and royalties to the government. Though residents of the host mining communities are not ignorant of the available mineral resources in their abodes, not many of them appear to have a full grasp of how legal exploration of the minerals could impact on their local economics and infrastructural development.
The operators are supposed to submit to the ministry. That's one of the obligations now. Environmental impact assessment statements approved by the Prime Minister of Environment. They will submit CDA. CDA document is just a way of transferring social and economic benefits to the mining host communities. Where you are mining, you should be able to transfer social and economic benefits to the mining host community. Then environmental protection and rehabilitation plan, which is a document that you will state how you intend to reclaim or remediate the mined out areas after the life of the project.
Clearly oblivious of what real economic benefits and infrastructural development that would accrue to their host communities through authorized and legal mining activities, compromised community leaders and active collusion with illegal miners have turned a blind eye to the enormous wealth beneath the soils in their communities. And the resultant effects have been the drift towards the consumption of hard and illicit drugs and other forms of antisocial behavior among youth in the area. Bello, born in Kaduna, who was a photographer and a phone accessory seller, abandoned his career for the mines. He says this vocation pays his bill more and the high value return is worth the risks. He says he would rather die than leave the minefields. Bello took me round the mines, though against the better judgment of his colleagues, who said if you don't belong, you will be killed. I saw how they drill the holes, mine chests, and the improvised explosive they use in blasting the rocks. Though it's dangerous, these young people don't mind because they are aware of the benefits too. I had to leave the community in a hurry on a bike because the guy carrying out the illegal blasts got aggressive seeing me there, as they say this was what was done to them in some other mining sites in the FCT and Mina in the neighboring Niger state. According to them, ladies are sent to them and the ladies turn around to report their activities to government officials who come to shut down their mining site and as such will not take it anymore. We later passed through the processing area as we saw how foreigners from Burkina Faso buy up these minerals, cut them away for processing elsewhere, leaving the host communities with nothing substantial to benefit from.
The major issue that we have in security.
A ride to some of the communities reveals that even the road that the companies evacuate these minerals are nothing to write home about. At this portion where construction is ongoing, we confront the supervisors with information that one of the miners claimed that the road is constructed by them, and they responded in the negative. Inside the community proper, there's a general belief that miners, both legal and illegal, have not done enough for the community.
Abunda muna bukata su kamfanin nasu yi mun ba sa yi mun daidai. Inda za su yin plan ne ba sa gaya mun da mu ga ma'aikata sun shigo to ba ma ganda mutane da suna kwashe. Ya kamata 50% ya zama namu. Amma ba sa yi haka.
Let the government intervene actively by trying to make those companies, foreign investors, to appreciate the indigenous they met here on ground first, because we were here before this quarry was established. You understand me? The indigenous were here from generation. We met them here. So there is nothing new about that. And the government should recognize the indigenous, including the non-indigenous that as resident in the Urumi community.
The harm caused to the community by the companies is more than what we are benefiting. And I want to say that all these things that are happening, government are aware of them. If they are not aware, they would have come for our rescue, because we have more harm than good. Ever since the company came in, the damages are more than what we are benefiting.
Lack of adequate information and sensitization of the local people by the government to get them to take ownership of the mineral resources in their communities and to properly understand what economic and social benefits they stand to gain from the proper and legal exploration of their God-given source of wealth accounts for why illegal mining continues to thrive in the FCT and other parts of Nigeria. Beyond this, many accuse state actors of complicity in the plight of the communities, as sanctions are not meted on erring miners who flout corporate social responsibility duties to host communities. The failure of the government to carry out proper sensitization of host communities has exposed traditional rulers and community leaders in affected host communities who continue to look up to illegal miners, both local and foreign, for whatever peanut they will get from the illegal exploration of mineral resources beneath the soil of their homeland.
The government is equally doing a lot to carry out international awareness and sensitization drive to attract big players to come in. They have not come in yet. In Nigeria, apart from the cement companies and Tor mines, the mine gold in Oshu, in Perido, that is mechanized. The rest are just scratching the surface, open cast and digging foxes holes. The nation is endowed. And as far as we are concerned, the resource have not been tapped to any level at all.
He and other Nigerians on the street of Abuja believe that more needs to be done to increase the awareness level of host communities to the benefits inherent in playing host to such mineral deposits.
If there is anything good is coming, instead of people to publicize so that everybody will know about it, people will just circulate it within a few numbers of people. Many people will not know.
To me, this lack of proper awareness from the government is what is causing all these things. Because, like here, for example,
at a time the Nigerian economy is gasping for breath, many believe that checking corruption in the mining sector will not only better the lot of the country, which is losing huge sums in mining tax, but also host communities. But will this ever happen when government officials and community leaders collude with miners to the detriment of the natives and country? Only time will tell.